In our nation's capital, home to both the U.S. Armed Forces and the USO, two world-class medical facilities to care for those wounded in defense of our nation are under construction. The historic National Naval Medical Center in Bethesda, a healing environment blending medicine and nature, will soon be transformed into the Walter Reed National Military Medical Center. It is there that the Army, Navy, and Air Force, working in unison, will deliver life-saving medicine to our most critically wounded warriors returning home for treatment from the injuries inflicted on the battlefields of Iraq and Afghanistan.
And at that point is when the USO really gets involved. And just listening to their stories is an unbelievable experience. And you just go, how do they go through that? How do they endure all of what they're enduring and have the incredible spirit that they have? It's unbelievable listening to them.
Since World War II, the USO has provided essential programs and services to the military and their families. More than 140 USO centers located around the world allow service members to relax in a home-like environment no matter where they are serving. In 2010, the USO will begin construction of a new kind of center, a center to bring families together, where essential support from government warrior care programs and the community are united under one roof.
These family members are coming in to take care of their loved ones. They are serious caregivers. Many of them are giving up their jobs, their livelihood, their lives to come and be the caregiver for that wounded warrior. The USO wants to do everything that we can for those family members because they have to remain strong so that they can take care of their loved ones.
As warriors and their families step inside this new USO Family Center, they will be transported from the sterile and antiseptic hallways of the main hospital into a home away from home.
When these families walk into this USO Family Center, it's going to be a place of healing. Whether it's going to the kitchen area, whether it's going to the family playroom, whatever part of that USO Family Center that they go to, they're going to feel good. They're going to feel that a healing process is taking place. Because if we can help heal in the beginning, it will make their transition easier. The USO is going to provide a place where they can go and feel good and feel safe and feel cared for.
The Family Center is going to be basically a place where you can go, and it's going to be a home away from home for a lot of people that don't have the necessary stuff there to cook, and to be able to have meals for your children and families. And the Family Center will make you feel at ease. It will be like a breath of fresh air.
Encompassing 25,000 square feet, the USO Family Center will provide teaching and demonstration kitchens, dining rooms, a learning center for higher education and job training, a children's play area, a home theater, a gaming room, and more. South of Washington, D.C., on the banks of the Potomac, at Fort Belvoir in Virginia, a second hospital is under construction. A hospital where service members and their families will go as they transition back into the military or civilian life. At Fort Belvoir, the USO will build a second family center, ensuring that soldiers receiving treatment at the facility are provided with the same quality of services and programs offered through the USO at the new Walter Reed. The USO Family Centers will be a gateway for the country to express its gratitude to these men and women. More than just bricks and mortar, these centers will not only be a home where families gather to relax and spend quality time together, but where the community will offer services such as education and job training through one centralized point of access.
It seemed like after one surgical process, you jump into another. After one treatment episode, you jump into another. It's a never stop, never ending ordeal of medical treatment and adversities, to say the least. It takes your life away. It snuffs the spirit, as I say, out of it. It takes the breath away. So when you have an organization like USO come in and say, hey, let's help bridge this gap. Let's do games night at the Malone House. Let's take you guys out to New York. Let's go down to the Kennedy Center. Let's go to the football game. Believe me, we feel like the $6 million man and woman. It makes me feel privileged, like someone has finally acknowledged my worthiness. Someone is basically taking their head off to me saying, hey, job well done, thanks for what you did. You know, we here as guardians of our country, all right? Without us, it's no protection.
This is America's home for those wounded in defense of our nation, a symbol of our gratitude to our servicemen and women who have sacrificed of body and spirit. On the road to recovery, we will fight this battle alongside our wounded warriors and their families. This is our sacrifice and our debt. Please join us.
When a mother or father puts their arms around you and says to you, thank you so much for making a difference to my son or for my daughter, it is the most unbelievable experience that you can have.